Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode number 12. It's Tuesday and a lot of Cubs mail day to talk about. It's been a couple days since I've had any Cubs packages arrive mail. Kind of trickled there over the weekend, but quite a bit came in the mailbox on Monday. So we'll dive right into it. A total of 543 Cubs baseball cards arrived yesterday. So my full total now stands at 470,555 Cubs cards. 475.55. Well on the way to tracking to eclipse 500,000 Cubs cards by the end of the year. That's the goal I put into place for the end of 2020, and hopefully get some big trades this fall that were supposed to actually happen in the spring. Hopefully those come to fruition in the next couple months and really boost those numbers. One eBay mail day arrived yesterday, and every once in a while I'll just peruse eBay for just a general Cubs search term and ending soonest, just to see if I can get a good deal on an auction. And it's not just baseball cards. I collect other Cubs memorabilia. I have a pretty large Cubs autographed baseball collection, and then I've got a lot of random just historical artifacts. I love the history of baseball, especially the history of Cubs baseball. So I'm always on the lookout for some unique, rare Cubs items like this. This is a Cubs letter from 1948 on Cubs letterhead. At first glance, when I saw it, I picked this up for, I think $10 shipped was the final total. It's dated October 13th, 1948. So at first glance, and as I read over the letter, nothing really stood out. It's signed by a representative of the Cubs baseball organization, Harold George. Doesn't have his title on here, but based on the content of the letter, I'm guessing he's some type of scouting director for the Cubs in the 1940s. The letter was addressed to a William Weiss, and the letter states, "Dear Mr. Weiss, please forward a copy of the Longhorn League final unofficial averages and a copy of the final official figures when they are available. I noticed that you were in Abilene all season and would like to inquire if you were connected with the Abilene Club and doing the averages on the side." So I did a search after I received this yesterday, and just kind of wanted to put into context what this letter was, who these people are. I did some searches on Harold George, couldn't find anything in just quick glance. But based on that letter, I'm guessing he's a scouting director. For William Weiss, he was a prominent baseball historian and statistician. He was one of the original members of SABR, the Society for American Baseball Research. And what's really unique about this letter, it's dated 1948 for Abilene. William Bill Weiss, that was his very first season in professional baseball, working in Abilene for the Longhorn League. And I found that a very neat little anecdote. I actually found an article, I think through Wikipedia. Weiss was quoted as giving a reflection on his time in baseball, and he went back to 1948 and talked about his time with the Longhorn League. This was his only season in 1948, working in Abilene for the Longhorn League. And apparently, and I may be not exactly right on the facts, but he lived with, I think, the owner of the Longhorn League, and the league office was in a house, and he had a spare bedroom in the house that he lived in that season, and it had twin beds. So whenever a player would come in for Abilene on a short contract, just kind of in and out, he would have to have a roommate with one of the players who was in for just a series or just a short stint in Abilene. So he had a few roommates over the course of that 1948 season. So I found that very interesting and a nice little fun short little research project. So that letter arrived yesterday from an eBay purchase. Had 4 trade packages come in. Had a trade from Racine, Wisconsin. Mr. Cotter sent a stack of Cubs, about 100, including this oddball Sammy Sosa card. Kraft, this is from 1995. That's a cool card. Also, let's see what else came. My buddy Zach, also in Racine, Wisconsin. Zach and Porter, we've made a few trades, and they're White Sox fans. And this is what I love about the 1 Million Cubs project, and why I call this video journal series the Hobby Evolution. Because initially the idea behind the project was just to get rid of a lot of these unwanted common cards that you see in the back, a lot of junk era cards that I really don't want. And even if they're Cubs junk era, I like Cubs, so I like having them around, and so that was kind of the genesis of the project, and it's morphed into something completely different. It's been a fun way to meet new collectors, meet new friends. It's been a lot of fun, and that's how this project has evolved. Hence the Hobby Evolution. Zach and Porter, a couple of trade partners, father-son duo. And Porter sent 136 handwritten note with some of the cards. Very cool. Love how he took the time, and he does trades to get Cubs cards to send to me, and then I'll send back some White Sox stuff. So some of the cards Zach and Porter sent: Mark Grace, 88 Donruss, rated rookie. One of my favorites, the 89 Topps set, the Gold Cup for Mark Grace. Javi Baez, I love Javi. Nico Horner, Topps rookie card. Wilson Contreras is my second favorite Cub behind Javi Baez. So thanks to Zach and Porter, a White Sox package going out to them. Another frequent trader to the project, and shoot, there they are over on this side. Matt in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He's another trader. He's a big Royals fan. He's one of a few that gets my Royals cards along with Big Shep, and made some Royals trades throughout the project. But Matthew in Grand Rapids, Michigan, he's been a consistent trader to the project, and we swap Royals and Cubs. He sent a Ben Zobrist holiday jersey relic. And how about this? A Dylan Maples Stadium Club autograph, and a Francisco Arcia refractor, blue, numbered to 150. So very cool package. And Matthew sent about 150 Cubs cards as well. And then a mystery package. This came from Shiloh, Illinois. And I tried to find whether this came through via Twitter or email. I could not find a trade set up with this particular person, and there was no note inside, so I'm not sure. If that's you, please reach out so I can get something back in the mail for you, because this is a great package. A 2017 Panini Prism, Anthony Rizzo. This is numbered to 299. Also a Chris Bryant Panini Chronicles. This is numbered to 999. Kyle Hendricks. This is just the base 2015 Topps Kyle Hendricks. And how about this? I think this is my first David Bodie Chrome rookie autograph. Very cool. David Bodie from 2018 Topps Update. Autograph. Awesome stuff. Shiloh, Illinois sent that. So if that was you, please reach out. Let me know so I can get something back in the mail for you. So that was my mail day. Mail day Monday. I kind of took I wasn't all in the hobby on Monday as opposed to Saturday and Sunday. Work during the day. In the evening, I just kind of wanted to relax. Spent a lot of time in the card room over the weekend, getting some eBay packages out, getting some trades worked out. So it was a busy weekend in the basement. So wanted to spend some time upstairs, just a little couch time. So I'll be back at it have a lot more packages to get to today. I went through. I was watching Hobby Hotline last night, which you can find here on YouTube also. Um, and they were talking about basketball and some of the guys, and TJ Warren, I guess, is I don't follow basketball, so just what I kind of see and read online. But I guess TJ Warren is super hot. And so I looked up TJ Warren just to see when he was in basketball card sets, when his rookie was. I do have a few boxes of semi-recent basketball cards, and we're talking 2013-14, 2014-15. I think there's even some 16-17. But I haven't bought any myself. These are just that were, basically comments thrown in. So I thought maybe in one of my boxes there's some TJ Warren rookie cards that are selling for, a decent amount on eBay. I did go through, I had some, I think he's in 14-15. I had some 14-15 basketball cards. It looked like it was pretty wiped clean of any rookies. I did find a handful of rookie cards that I'm not familiar with the names. And I looked on eBay and they're not selling for anything. So there were no TJ Warren rookie cards. I do have some more boxes. I think they're buried in the closet. So maybe if I have some extra time this week or this weekend, maybe I'll try to dig through another basketball box just to see if there are any hidden gems. I know there's no Giannis, there's no Zion or Ja or any of the last couple year guys or superstars like Giannis, but there may be some hidden gems like TJ Warren somewhere in a box of basketball cards that I just kind of never look through and just kind of pile away in a box and wait for a rainy day. So that's one thing I did do last night. I watched the Hobby Hotline, did some sorting, and that was about it. Spent about an hour doing that. So I guess I did do a little bit last night within the hobby. So that's it for now. I did release a blog on eBay Managed Payments, Hobby Evolution from Saturday. I talked about, I did kind of a short snapshot of the numbers in fees I paid between the final value fee and the transaction fee. And I saved a few bucks in eBay Managed Payments. I extrapolated that out for my first 13 days in the program. The numbers were very surprising. I saved more than a few bucks in 2 weeks. So I've got a snapshot of those numbers. And it is on, I think, 300 some transactions. So it's not a small, little dose of 20 transactions. It's a good base with some high end sales and over 199-cent sales. So if you're selling the PWE route and you are concerned about managed payments, I would say don't be, because my numbers, at least through the first 2 weeks, I'm very happy with, and I am saving on fees through eBay Managed Payments. Unfortunately, there is a delay in releasing those funds. A lot of my sales were made on Friday, and those were just released by eBay this morning, which is Tuesday. And so they haven't shown up in my bank account yet. They'll probably clear tomorrow. So Friday sales are not being deposited and ready in my bank account until Wednesday, and that's because of the weekend. So normally, if it's a Monday through Thursday sale, you're likely to see it much quicker. But not a big fan of the Friday Saturday sales not showing up until Wednesday. Hopefully, that is something they get ironed out. I sit on money in the account, so it doesn't bother me. I'm not using that money to flip right away. So it's not a concern for me, but it may be a concern for others that use the platform. So you can check that out on the blog, 1millioncubs.com. Just posted that on Monday, August 10th. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. That's going to wrap up Hobby Evolution, episode number 12. Back tomorrow morning with more Cubs Mail Day.